Good morning, family. It's so good to see everybody this morning. My name is Dr. Kamisha Chambers. Once again, have the privilege of serving as the founder of Refuge Trauma Recovery Institute, which is a partnership between Fort Carise and Zion. Just here today to uplift a quick thing for you. There was a statistic that came out from our partners at Envision Partnership, the Butler County Suicide Coalition. They shared that between May 2nd and May 31st, 2025, that there were over 800 attempts for suicide in our state. That's just 1 month that's reported. That was over 800 attempts. Within that stat, 35% belong to the demographic of age 10 to 19. It is important for us to know what we're dealing with, what we're surrounded by. In Butler County, between 2016 to 2024, there have been over 400 suicides in Butler County. So it's important for us to understand why scriptures like Hebrews 10:25 become more relevant. It is more important for us to understand it is not just about having butts and seats. It's not about trying to get money, but the scriptures telling us to forsake not the assembly, for us to be together in communion with one another, fellowshipping with one another. These moments when Elder Latier tells us to get up, embrace one another, that's by design. God knew what we needed. When we are in community, when we fellowship together, it helps to alleviate things such as depression. When they talk about suicide, one of the largest causes was depression for individuals who have attempted or were successful. Depression has a big symptom attached to it known as isolation. When you are in community, that alleviates isolation. When you get to tell your story, it alleviates isolation. When we are told to hug one another and embrace one another, when we embrace a person for 5 to 20 seconds, it helps to improve circulation. It releases endorphins. So we have things like oxytocin that's now coming into play, where's the love hormone. We bond together. We fellowship together. When you increase those endorphins, what's happening is you're also improving your heart health because your blood pressure is lowered and so is your stress. So we want you to get into community. This is a shameless, capital shameless plug to talk about Zion at this moment and all of the ministry offerings that we have. This church is not designed for anybody to live on an island. We want you to be able to understand that if it's something that you want to be a part of, you can be a part of. There is men's ministry that's for the men. There is women's ministry that's for the women. There is a choir, a beautiful choir that renders beautiful music every week. Dr. Jackson is with the young boys that's coming together. There is a youth and young adult pastor that is on fire for God and bringing more people in by the name of Pastor Darnell Lee. There are so many different opportunities here. There is no excuse for any of us to be on an island. And I just want you all to hear my heart today and understanding Hebrews 10:25 holds weight. Do not forsake the assembly while we are waiting for the return of Jesus Christ, because the enemy knows that when we're in community, we are healed, not only mentally and emotionally, but physically. So hug your loved one, hug your partner, get your circulation going, get those endorphins going, because it really does provide circulation and improvement of heart health, mental health, and your whole comprehensive person. So make sure you love on somebody and make sure you get plugged into a ministry today, y'all. Thank you.